to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Looking to throw on second down. Owens. Claypool with another catch. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. But we know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles. And there, when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. And a nice gain at 21 yards. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Looking to throw. Owens looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw on third down, Owens. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Back to throw. Owens. Flush to his right. And he's got the connection to Cole Beasley. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down. They'll try the right side with Harris. And no room that time. Getting it to about the 46. On 3rd and 2. Owens. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
He'll be brought down short of the 15, but a really good move on the run. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Their mobile quarterback with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. Owens flushed out right. Johnson's got it complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. Dropped at the 35, so able to display his strength, but not much room to operate. On 3rd down, here's Harris. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. To throw from his end zone, Owens. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So, roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, second and right at a yard. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
He spins free and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
And that is a historic run for him, partner. With that pickup, he just broke Lamar Jackson's 2019 record for most yards in a season by a quarterback. No one has done it better across a 16 or a 17-game schedule. That name will be forever linked with the best runners to ever play at that position.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Owens. Setting up the screen, Harris. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. Completion here to Claypool. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Looking to throw. Owens buying time to his left. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Now a first down throw complete downfield. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. Shifts by at the 15. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. To throw on second down. Owens. Then he finds Beasley complete. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Operating from the gun, Owens. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers drive the... Week 13 here in the NFL, first weekend of December. Playoff races definitely coming into focus now, and we got a couple of good ones in prime time. Tonight, national audience gets a look at the Colts for a second straight weekend. This time they're at Dallas, 7:20 Central Time for that kick. And then Monday night, Saints and Bucks from Tampa. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
And cue the applause, and there it is for him. The mark he's been aiming for all season long. 1,000 yards. Just the third quarterback to reach that milestone, joining Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick. That's a season's worth of work and a huge commitment to get him the touches that he needed to make that happen. Congratulations.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Owens. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Owens dancing to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown. Deontay Johnson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers have opened the lead up to 30. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Throwing to start the drive, Owens. And here's a leaping catch. He pulled it in. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. Now, he's been great. Look down at this. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And quickly they get to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Owens. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And he's taken down inside the 30. They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And he's got his man here, Beasley. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Owens eluding the pressure right. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got Claypool for a Steeler touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remote. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Back to throw. Owens to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are going to be moving on to 12-0 as they extend their lead further. Well, Charles, just impressive in all. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Throwing to start the drive. Owens on the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. On second down, this is Harris. Oh, able to avoid him. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On first and 10, Owens. That's complete to the former Aggie, Jay Sternberger. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. On the give, this is Harris. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They run again with Harris. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. On first down, Owens. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter, and Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball, and sometimes even your special teams, and that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. That one looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. And this one is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. They hand this off to Harris. Oh, good move. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Looking to throw. Owens. Making the catch is Sternberger. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
They run straight ahead with Snell. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's complete to Watt. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Off play action. Owens. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time.
Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was safe. They wanted to play as big a part in this game as their offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played accordingly.
So for the Steelers, the streak...
It's only right, that's how we eat it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide. Yellow offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, get it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones here to dance it up again. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this. Wave till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded if. Tell them they time is ticking. But we time a fish. Bet not leave a minute, stop it. Something like the goat off in their pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this.
It's another one. We got another one.
Today, from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of Bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller. Throwing on first down. Owens being chased out left. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 44 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Back to throw. Owens steps away to his left. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jay Sternberger, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Steps away. Able to hit his target, Claypool. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Looking to throw. Owens. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Back to throw. Owens, flush to his right. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Off the play fake. Owens. Again, it's Johnson. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Owens. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Pat Fryermuth from 6 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Owens. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. On 1st and 10, Owens. Flushed out right. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jay Sternberger. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. A CD, that's his 2nd touch. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had 3 touchdowns. Throwing to start the drive. Owens buying time to his left. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Looking to throw. Owens escaping the pressure right. And this one caught by Beasley. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. On the ground, it's Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down. Owens on the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. Owens dancing to his left. Gets around him. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a 1st. Operating from the gun. Owens. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Operating from the gun, Owens. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. This is Harris on the draw. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. Najee Harris from 4 yards out. And the Steelers continue to pull away here in this first half. As we roll on here in the month of December, Week 14 coming up tonight, we got a good one in the AFC West. Get the parkas out, Kansas City and Denver from the frigid Empower Stadium at Mile High. And then tomorrow night, you can turn those parkas in for some shorts, golf polos, and flip. Oh, what a juke into space! And past the 40. Out of bounds.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Sliding out of the pocket. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now a toss play. It's Harris. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. Stopped in his tracks and given a loss on that play by Patrick Queen. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. And they're going to speed things up here. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down. Operating from the gun. Owens eluding the press. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. On first down, Owens. He hits Beasley right side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards. Back to throw. Owens. Wide open receiver complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Looking to throw. Owens. Oh, he shifts past him. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting the points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
Operating from the gun, Owens. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Their mobile, agile quarterback. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Harris going to get it again on second down. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down, Owens being chased out left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Throwing to start the drive. Owens. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And they'll will get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Back to throw. Owens. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. 36 yards on the play. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They run with Harris. Ooh, the juke. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 54 yards rushing for him now to this point. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Again, it's Harris on second down. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of 85. But then they'd never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's 3rd year, playing under the great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a first down.
And you know what we just witnessed, partner? A new NFL record for single-game rushing by a quarterback, breaking Colin Kaepernick's record of 181 yards set in the playoffs back in 2013. How about that field vision, athleticism that we've seen throughout this game? It's been nothing short of elite.
Steps away to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So they came in here facing a very tall task going against the NFL's #1 ranked defense, but they got the job done. Charles, really an outstanding performance.
They certainly showed that they weren't going to be intimidated, didn't they? They took out the best defense in the NFL today, took it right to them, and that's against a group of guys that is used to shutting people down. To me, this is going to be a signature moment for this team season.
So for Pitt.